we've just got our final panelist, who's Zanne D'Aglio.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of people will have seen the campaign that you've been working on with Amy.
I have to, though, first say that this was Amy Mangano's, I don't think she's made it today, brainchild. And she's doing all of the posters, we're calling them billboards. And I'll explain that in a minute. She's doing all of the work and I'm sort of facilitating it through her. So, and the goal of this initiative, this campaign, is very clearly, first and foremost, to put our voices out there, to give a platform, to say, I signed the declaration and this is why. And then, of course, secondarily, we hope that, it will encourage other women and men to also sign the declaration. That would probably be another campaign, sign the declaration. But so that's the first motive of it, and the or rather objective, and that's our primary objective, to really give voice and visibility. So we've got a really nice response right now. We're still processing a few of the billboards that have been sent to us. And I want to also say I've been tagging on Twitter, and I'll show the Twitter feed in a moment. The meme, I guess it's called, Be the Billboard. I very deliberately used that to extend what Posey Parker started, which was a meme that she created. And I want to give her credit for that, because I think it's also important to have a community perspective in the movement, and to share these kinds of tools, if you will. Memes are tools in social media. And the other one is what I heard Kara Dansky use quite often is, if we can be heard, we will win. Again, that's, and I need to acknowledge Kara for that. I don't know if it was from her specifically, it doesn't matter. She was the person who made that meme known. And I think both of those really speak to what this campaign is about, to get the word out there and to let women have a voice, just take a step in a direction of courage, because isn't that what a lot of us feel on some level, that our voices aren't heard? We're afraid, and rightly so, to say something. And there is a little bit of a safety barrier in this campaign, because you can put a photograph or not of yourself, and you put your statement, and most people put their names, but you don't have to. Social media and the web, there is some safety in it, because it's not, that physical interaction that we have with people. That I know for me, it makes a difference. So that's the sort of the background of it. Amy has asked me, we've been getting everybody's just been doing wonderful things. We've gotten some wonderful photos of women with their babies. They're cute. And many women have just sent a statement without a photograph. If you do that, that's wonderful. We want your statement. If you don't want any kind of photograph, we understand, why you don't want to have your own photo with it. But if you'd like to send some kind of image, that would be great. That would help Amy out. If not, we'll just put your statement up there. We don't need to have an image on all of them. That's not necessary. I also want to reiterate, and I'll keep doing this again, we really want, we're an international organization, And we default to the English language, but we've gotten 2 so far, foreign language, Spanish and German. And we really want to have a representation from as many languages as possible. It can or it doesn't need to be translated. We realize that you're speaking to a particular linguistic community. That's wonderful. I think it's vital that we, as an international organization, that we welcome other countries through their culture, and language is a really big part of culture. So let me share my screen. I think I can, and I'll just scroll really quickly through the Twitter feed that has the latest billboards on it. So this is our Twitter feed, and we're actually gaining, every week we gain more and more followers. So let's go right to one of the ones. Here we are. So this is a stock photo. And what I meant by sending us a photo or some kind of an image, that it takes Amy time to find an appropriate image. So if you don't care about an image, we're just going to put your text up there. That's fine. And we also ask if you could keep your text to 25 words, particularly if you have a photo. If you don't, make it up to 50, but we can't. It's a billboard poster. We can't really put long things on them, a paragraph or so. So 50, 60 words. If you can manage that, fine. I can also edit. Here's Gunda in German, auf Deutsch, and then she did in English. Sabine and Marie from New Zealand. This one is great. I signed the declaration because defending lesbian and all women's rights is the most important fight of our time. We're fighting for the future, for future generations of lesbians, women, and girls. I think it's say Ghislaine, I'm not sure. Excuse me if that's incorrect. I signed the declaration to protect women's diminishing rights to their own private spaces. Nancy, I signed the declaration because the sisters in the past worked hard to get their rights. Their fight cannot be wasted. There's Emma. Now more than ever, we need to ensure that female dignity, equality, and rights are protected. Having a global network of women from all cultures and political persuasions is a beautiful and powerful thing. That's why I signed. I declared that I signed the declaration because not enough is being done globally to uphold and enforce the rights of women, from Cheryl in New Zealand. And we have had, I am really happy to say, we have had a couple of guys. And here's Dennis. I signed the declaration because we've lost Voting Rights Act of 1965 and Roe versus Wade. The transgender ideology is a frontal attack on women's rights. Here's one of the baby ones. One of the mom and babies. I signed the declaration because the dismantling of sex-based rights is resulting in female erasure, silencing, and violence against women and girls. Lauren in San Diego, USA.